Good morning. Welcome to Current Affairs. What should be the status of the children who are hit by HIV, human immunovirus? Should they be neglected? Definitely not. It is a responsibility of the state to protect them. If the state is not protecting, then what should be done? So we have the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court has come to the rescue of those people. And Supreme Court ordered that all HIV hit children should be recognized as disadvantaged group, so that certain benefits will be provided to them. And what are all the benefits that you are giving to the rest of the children? Those benefits must be extended to these people who hit by this HIV. That is the reason why, of course, the order has been given by the Supreme Court, and it asked all the states to implement this within a period of 4 weeks. And if you don't, then you have to file an affidavit explaining. You have to file an affidavit explaining so why this is not being implemented. But before the order has been issued itself, 11 Indian states have already implemented, and they have declared that HIV hit children have been declared as the disadvantaged group. Right? So meaning is simple. So whenever there is an issue, the Supreme Court, as usual, it is coming into the picture. That is the reason why there is nothing like any jurisdiction for the Supreme Court, and there is nothing like any area that cannot be touched by the Supreme Court. And all the governments, both at the central level and the state level, they must respond to the orders that is given by the Honorable Supreme Court. Regarding that, I have some information, and of course, the rest of the points we'll see after some time. Let me show you the document now. Please have a look at this. Look at this. So the Apex Court ordered all the states that HIV hit children should be notified as disadvantaged group, and the court gave 4 weeks time to the states for notification. And meaning is simple: within 4 weeks, the states must release a notification mentioning that the HIV hit children as the disadvantaged groups. Fine. And look at this note I have given. 11 states have already issued the notification before the order of the Supreme Court, meaning they already recognized as a disadvantaged group. Another particular point which is very much there in the news: this is the longest road tunnel in India, and this is between Udhampur district and Ramban district in Jammu and Kashmir, and recently it has been inaugurated. And this may be a possible question in any forthcoming examination. Look at this. So this is the 10.9 kilometers is the length. It was inaugurated by the Prime Minister. Anything may be a question. And it shortens the drive between Jammu and Srinagar by 2 hours. And it took 5.5 years to construct the same. And the biggest advantage is that this is going to save fuel worth of 30 lakh rupees each day. So huge benefits will be there. Plus, and there is a shortening of the drive between Jammu and Srinagar. And this is India's first transport ventilation system. And look at this. This is India's longest road tunnel. This is also Asia's longest road tunnel. Please remember these points. Next, let me tell you a few points for your better understanding. Like this, we have an election commission, and the election commission has got various functions. So by taking this election commission as a reference, so let's look at a state called Tamil Nadu. So this is one of the important states in India, and recently there was a big, this disturbance, turmoil there, especially after the sad demise of Miss Jayalalitha. And she belongs to a party called AIADMK, and she was the, this most important person in the party. And after her demise, the party has broken into two factions. One faction was headed by O Selvam, and another faction was headed by Shashikala. And Mr. Shashikala is there in the jail, and all these points you already know this. So now the election is going to happen in this particular month in Tamil Nadu with respect to the vacancy that was created by the demise of Miss Jayalalitha. So now both factions wanted to contest. And when you want to contest, you need to have a name and you need to also have an election symbol. So with respect to election symbol, two leaves is the election symbol for AIADMK. Now it has been divided into two factions, and each faction is claiming that original AIADMK belongs to us. And both the factions are claiming, and both the factions have submitted the petition to the election commission requesting that our faction should be recognized as the original AIADMK, so that the symbol of two leaves that will be allotted to that particular faction. So now this is a very, very sensitive issue, and it is the election commission that has to decide it. Just before the elections in Uttar Pradesh, I was telling you this one. So there was a vertical split even in the Samajwadi party, I told you. So during the time, this Mulayam Singh Yadav group and his son Akhilesh Yadav group both petitioned to the election commission, and finally election commission got convinced, and the Samajwadi party symbol, the cycle symbol, has been allocated to Akhilesh Yadav group. So this is what happened. But with respect to Tamil Nadu, with respect to AIADMK, election commission maintained a different step today. So what is this different step? Meaning it has not allocated this two leaves symbol to any particular faction, and election commission rather asked new names to both the factions, and they were asked to propose their own new election symbol. That is the reason why these two factions have been given different names, and these two factions have been given two different election symbols. Every party has got an election symbol. Every candidate who is contesting in the election, maybe a political party candidate or an independent member, will be allotted an election symbol. Same thing happened with respect to AIADMK. There is a vertical split. Now you have the two groups and two different names, two different election symbols. And with this, they are going to contest in the forthcoming election in Tamil Nadu. In this month only, the by-election is going to happen. So which party is going to win? We have to wait and watch. Clear? But kindly remember, both factions, they are very much considered to be disciples of this Miss Jayalalitha, right? So as long as she was alive, no such type of disturbance was there in the party. But the moment she has passed away, disturbances have been started, right? That is the strength of a great leaders. Clear? As long as those great leaders are there, they will keep the party in a united form. But the moment that person is no more, then the party gets weakened. Look at this. I'll show you the names and the election symbol that has been allocated to these two parties. Look at this. AIADMK, it stands for All India Anna Dravida Munnetra Kazagam. Shashikala group is named as AIADMK Amma. It has been given hat symbol. Of course, election commission asked them to propose any election symbol, and they have proposed for hat symbol. It was given to them. And other group is headed by O Selvam, the former chief minister of Tamil Nadu. And the name of the political party is AIADMK Purachi Talaivi Amma. And the election symbol is electric pole. Hat symbol for AIADMK Amma, and electric pole symbol AIADMK Purachi Talaivi Amma. So please remember this one. In the examination, there may be a possible question: who settles the disputes with respect to election symbol? Answer is Election Commission. Clear? And after this, if you want to go to Supreme Court or any other court, that's a different thing. I am not talking about this. But at the preliminary level, ultimately the decision has to be taken by Election Commission. That is the reason why the original election symbol of 2 leaves of AIADMK has not been allocated to any faction, and these two factions were asked to pick up a new symbol, and one faction picked up hat symbol and the other faction picked up the electric pole symbol. Okay, so please. Okay, next. PV Sindhu, pride of India, wonderful girl. She dominated Carolina Marin, and Carolina Marin defeated PV Sindhu during Olympics finals. Right? Hope you remember this. And revenge has been taken now. And in the recently concluded Maiden India Open Super Series title, in the finals, PV Sindhu defeated Carolina Marin. So one question for you. Just a moment. Since we are talking so much about the payments banks in India, there may be a possible question: which of the following is the first payments bank in India? Airtel, Paytm, India Post Payments Bank, or Reliance? Of course, Reliance is not there, but otherwise A, B, C, these three are there in the payments bank. But the answer for this question is that, what is the question? First payments bank. Answer is Airtel, and Paytm is the second one, and India Post Payments Bank is the third one. Okay, so for this question, answer is option A. Right? So this is Airtel. So please remember this, and kindly remember this: for this payments bank, as usual, like any other bank, permission has to be given by Reserve Bank of India, and the initial capital should be 100 crores, and they are permitted to, they are given this debit cards, and mobile banking is permitted, and net banking is also very much permitted. So please remember, so this Airtel is the first payments bank in India. Fine. And probably tomorrow there may not be a class on current affairs, and mostly I'll be meeting you day after tomorrow, that is on April 6th. So till then, I wish you all a very, 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 very good luck, and thank you so much for being with me this morning. Take very good care of yourself. Thank you so much.